So recently, there was a great question asked who's the best shooting guard who didn't win a chip? And the nominees were George Gervin, Allen Iverson, James Harden, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. And how do I rank them? Well, I got ticks on all of them. Allen Iverson was probably like from sweating the cat who gave it his all pound for pound, scoring champ, league MVP, tough guy, went to finals. And he's one of those guys that he played with so much heart and moxie. Vince Carter was amazing in the air and one of those guys that you just thought that the world was going to be watching him, dominate. Tracy McGrady was one of the most skilled players, skill set, incredible talent, and had a just a athleticism about him. James Harden was the best of like the past and the present because his steps and his movements and his cadence, and I think a lot of it is because people said if it wasn't for Steph Curry, this guy would have been that dude. So he probably is. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people rolled. I think the Harding over T Mac, Harding more closer to Steph and to some mindset than T Mac to Kobe and Vince too. But that's debatable. And then George Gervin, Iceman, the finger roll, who was like a magician, who did it with a no 3 point era and was an incredible skill player. Who would I take? Who was the best of these? I'm probably gonna go with George Gervin. The finger roll, his display, his arsenal, his artistry was one of a kind. I know the popular pick is probably James Harden or Iverson, and I'm gonna tell you why. Some of these guys, Vince Carter won't get it because he wasn't seen as that dude who was going to go next level. I don't think T Mac was going to be seen as next level either. I think it was like his talent was there, but see, being talented alone, you got to have that other tangible. You got to have that instinct. Iverson played hard and everything, but I don't know if he could have gotten the right teammate to coexist with him. Harden had chances, but he was not the dude in the postseason. He's one of those guys that would be considered a paper champion. One of the best regular season players you're going to see, but he was a liability in the postseason that worked against him. George Gervin just came around where he didn't have the necessary forces, but the talent was there. I think it's a great question. I think all these guys were all great in different capacities. And as you notice, I pointed out they all had strengths. They all had different ways that they could come at you and that they were able to. The thing that works in the situation against it, though, is that, again, timing, impact, and, in the league and attitude. Because they all had an individualized style about them. And they all uh, were incredible talents as far as scoring and stuff like that. But then you got to have the other tangibles as well. And that's why you kind of see that they all kind of fall in that one circle. And that's interesting when you think about it because, um, and oh yeah, and I forgot Reggie Miller. Let me not forget Reggie Miller because somebody's going to say, well, you didn't say Reggie Miller. Reggie could do one thing well. He was probably the scariest of all of them for his shooting ability because he could come up with a big shot. But he wasn't as athletic as the other guys. But he was a clutch player. He had some big moments. And I don't want to forget Reggie because somebody will come at me and say, well, But do I think that he is better than George Gervin? No. Iverson, no. Harden, no. T Mac, no. Vince Carter, no. Not from a talent skill perspective. But from a clutch hitting big shots, you can make a case for him. But anyway, you tell me who you think of these guys. George Gervin, Allen Iverson, James Harden, T Mac, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and Reggie Miller, who you think was the best shooting guard that didn't win a chip. And I will welcome those comments and we can debate it in times to come. This is a great topic. So feel free to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like and hit that membership. Because the requests you make, I bring them back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay real, stay focused, stay on the one. I'm up. Peace.